Hello Moose, you ready buddy? Flies are everywhere, huh? Hey, welcome back. Today we've got quite a list going on. I'll try to put it right up here somewhere at some point in time. Got this 2009 Ford Taurus, little three-tone going on. We're gonna run through this, try to get it in and out as soon as possible. Let's get started. Welcome to Two Stall Garage. What do you think we should do first? Seat covers? Okay. So got some seat covers right here, right underneath the trim. As you can see here, the old seat covers. The problem with these, we did a video on them and you know, they seem to be okay. They're kind of a really nice material, but they just come right off of the seat. This one here isn't anchored. That one is anchored over there. And look how it's peeling right off. So we resorted to going to the junkyard. And guess what? We paid $63 for the seat covers in there. And for both front seat covers with heating elements, bottom and back side, we paid $14 and a little bit of change. Well, as you've seen from the list, we got quite a bit to get done, so we're gonna get right to it. You wanna go in there, buddy? You can. Here, I'll leave this back door open for you. There you go. I was gonna do some painting on the three-wheeler. We're actually gonna do the rack here very shortly, but there's so many flies in here. I've got a zapper set up over there. I've got a zapper set up over there. And there's one. They're all over the place. More of them. So I can't paint right now. Hopefully after tonight we'll be good to go. Let's go ahead and get the battery disconnected since we're gonna be working with the electronics a little bit under the seat. What am I doing? Losing my marbles here. Battery disconnected, stay. Pretty clean motor, clean engine bay, 225,000 miles right now, I think. Moose, I think we're gonna close this for you, okay? You can come out this side if you need to. Well, as you can see, just kind of comes right off. Let's start off by taking these covers off. That one wasn't held on much, or very well. Two. Moose, maybe you'd like these seat covers, huh? These flies all getting in here. One right there, one right here. Two. Just keep these together. Let's leave this connected until we get the seats out. At least undone. You guys probably can't tell, but the flies are all over me right now. Silly things. I think they're coming out a hole right here. It's a busted board. Add that to the list of things to fix. One, two, leave those right there. Freed up, let's go to the other side. We'll get these first. These just kind of pull back. Separate a little bit. One, two, forward motion. You fly, another one. This seat's got a little rip right here, but I think we're gonna try to repair that. One, two, there we go. Garbage. There's a chip, Moose. You want it? No, Moose doesn't want it. You know it's bad. All right, now I don't know that we need to do this, but why not? We'll disconnect it. Looks like there's a pretzel down there if anybody wants it. Come on out. There we go. Lean it back. I think it's gonna have to come out this back door. All right, so I lift this up. We got a gray plastic holder. Kind of pushes it all out right there for you. There's our big connector. There's one more little one back here. Got that out, and now I think we're good. What's this? Phone charger. Let's easier. I'm gonna try to take it out the front way. Get this out without scratching up your car door or someone else's car door. Maybe that's even more important. Oh, that's what we forgot. One thing you gotta do is get the seat belt off. Forgot about that. Let's do that. This slides up. Fly. See if I can get it to slide up for us. Do it. There it comes. Slides right up and out. Maybe a 13 in there again. 13 or 14, what do you think? We're gonna stay with 13. Catch them, buddy. You gotta get them. They're everywhere, these flies. Can't paint if I wanted to, which I do want to. Look at that, it's a 14. A little bit of a struggle bus at the moment, but it'll be okay. This will be overkill, but we don't have a socket that's deep well on a 3/8 inch, so we're gonna have to go with the big gun. All right, so that'll just come right off, slide out, slide up. We'll put our nut back on. There we go, put that back inside. Stay. A little bit of a tight space in here, but not too bad. Hey, Mooser. See if we can get this on its back. There we go. You guys might be upside down, I'm not sure. This side doesn't have the same connections. Take note of that. Yeah, there's another connection right underneath this gray connection right here. There's that. Got a little holder down here. There we go, we're free. Seat belt come out. There we go. This actually has a sensor right here. If these go bad, you get an engine, or not an engine light, of course, you get a airbag light. So got that disconnected, got it out. There we go. Woo, it's hot. 2 air conditioners running, it's hot outside. All right, this is gonna be a little tighter fit. Maybe we'll try to pull it up. There we go. It's a tight fit. Seats out, connections out. This doesn't need to be in here. All right, so there we are. We've got the passenger seat, we got the driver's seat. You can see where this is not secured down. You can see where it is, yet the sides still come up. So it's a little bit problematic. Got a rip in this seat right here. Cushion's good. We're gonna do some flipping and flopping here. See what we're working with here. There we go, that's 1, 2. Hey, there's one part done. Let's put this right in the car. And unfortunately, it kind of is what it is. Garbage time. Nice idea. Maybe a worst case scenario. I don't know what else I'd use this for. Almost like I should keep it for a seat cover. I think I could use this to recover a seat. Not that seat, obviously, but maybe like a 3-wheeler seat. Now we're just gonna toss it. Clip. 1. It's got a little connection down here for our power seat controls. That's off. Should be another clip under here, I think. Yeah. Can you get it without breaking it? Let's try. Get it? Got it. Good. And let's see what we got right back here. Right down here, there's a Phillips. Let's get that out. Itty bitty? No? There's one. You feel it? Right here. Maybe. Hey, Moose. Hey. Hey. Look at all those flies by him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know. Crazy, huh? All right, that's off. We're gonna do one seat at a time, so I'll just put that right there. This clip was already off. Grab yourself a screwdriver. Off. Get this one. So as you can see, as I take them off, this is how you're gonna put the other one back on too. Then go right through this little hole here. Look at that. 2. Can I go through this hole now? No. Can I? Yeah, sure can. All right, there's the third. We got another one on this side. Let's flip it around. It's starting to come off here. It's good. Good stuff. Done. This one's a little bit harder to get to. Suppose we could take off the motor, but yeah, it's just a little clip. All right, now we'll see if it comes off. You ready? Oh, right here there's gonna be some clips. Let's see if we can take a look at those. Yeah. There's one. Looks like it just separate. One thing at a time. If you got a big list, we are not going to dispose of this foam. I think what we'll try to do is maybe see if anybody else needs the foam and get rid of it for cheap. Looks like we've got the heated seat element under here holding on. Here it is right here coming out. And it's right here. There you go. Now we should just be able to slide it right through. Should come out. So your heated seat element, here's your harness, and it is just right underneath. Just in case you're wondering, if I were to peel this back, it's gonna be right here, this white pad. But I'm not gonna peel it back, I'm gonna put it back on. There we go. I bet this is your airbag sensor, your pressure sensor. Some of you just said, yep, that's what it is. So here's gonna be your difference. Cracked up right here. This is gonna be about $250 on eBay if you find one. The heated seat element alone is gonna be about $52, $54 with tax. So you're talking over $300, hopefully no shipping, to get the cover and the heated seat element. Doesn't include the foam if you need foam. Stay. Boy, really gotta get this going again. It's coming. Remember where we started on this thing. Lots of videos out there. I think we're on part 12 or 13. All right, let's grab our seat cover here. Super excited about this. Got our heated seat element in there. Did that go through that? You guys remember? Where'd that go through? Probably just through something or bubber or bubby. Something, maybe. Put that right there so I don't remember where it is. Oh, I think it might have went. Boy, I just don't know. I think it came right through that spot right here. We'll try it out. Yeah, it lines up right there. So that's gonna be where we drop it in. We'll go ahead and connect it right up. There we go, and fasten it in there. Very good. There we go. And make sure we line up. Give it a nice tug or two. You guys upside down? Just for a second. Oh man. Is that gonna work? We'll line it up as we go. What's this? Look at that. A little bit of cracking right here, but hey, it's from a junkyard. This is the part that you see. Okay, so this just comes this way. All right, we're lined up here, lined up there. Let's get our front clipped in. I'll flip it over so we can do that without pinching the fingers, maybe. All right, GoPro battery went dead. We got the front just about clipped in here. A bunch of different flies are hanging out watching the progress. Then you're gonna have to see about sliding this up just a little bit. Do it. There we go. Now we're in the middle. Small clip. See if we can get that on. There we go. It's gonna look good. I'm actually gonna flip it on its face here. Maybe we can get away with it just being like this. Let's see. All you're gonna do is try to snap these together. They came apart pretty easy, and you hope they go back together easy. And once they clip, you slide them, basically aligning them. Looks like it'll be kind of fun. Look at that. Let's get this to go up here. There we go. I think that's in. Let's go for the bottom side now. You guys remember if this was covered or not? I think it is. Yeah. This one's gonna be a little tighter. We'll put this on first. Click, click. Give it a nice tug. And then brace yourself. Did you get it, Moose? I don't think you did. See if we can get us just a tiny bit of slack by working it around here just a little bit. Maybe. Boy, that is nice. Finger pressure. We got a click. Whew. Get it? Let's make sure. Okay. Let's go back a little. Look at that. It's on. Good job. Oy vey. Just like that. Do a little leather conditioning. Got a nice bottom to match the back. Let's get this side on. Hey Mooser, I'm gonna sit down. Is that okay? Holy cats, you got that thing dirty. Good thing we're getting rid of it. You got your couple clips in here. We'll connect our fastener. See if we can get this to go on. 1, 2. Where's that? Oh, 3. Get that click. We're good. Oh, another clip here. Oh, we have just got our little Phillips now. About 20 flies in there. It's still hot outside, but they're making mad dashes for the inside already. Got these Mopar rally wheels to paint. These are from 71. They go on a Dodge Demon or a Dodge Dart. These are the small wheel pattern. This one was blasted on the front and back. Painted the back side of it. The front side needs to be painted the gray. And then these are up to get blasted next and painted, but they've been sitting a while, and I don't think we can paint anything with all these flies in here, buddy. This is gonna go right here. Hopefully you can see it. I don't know. Does it go right there? Oh, it goes right here. You got these little tabs where your seats fit into. So you can't make a mistake when you're lining them up when you put them back in. What's this for? Ah, it's to pull it to get out. Must be, huh? I don't really know. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Everything looks very nice on this. So that go down a little further. There we go. Seat belt's gonna attach here. Put that cover on afterwards, and we are ready to go with this. I'm gonna do the next seat, and then we'll fast forward to when that's done and we're putting them back in the vehicle. All right, at this point in time, I've got the passenger side seat in. You can see here, the top had a little rip in it. The bottom had a little rip in it. Was that the case? No, correction. Just the bottom had those couple tears in there. It's the next day, so I forgot. Anyways, top's still good. This is the top that came with the car. Got it quite a bit forward. It's all bolted down, the battery's out again. Everything looks good, needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Hey, Mooser. This is the big part right here, the big change. This was the bottom. This is now the bottom. This foam's still gonna be pretty good. Could definitely be used again. That top part was an extra. Might save that. See if I can get it to somebody who needs it. Feels good still. I just conditioned this just real quickly. I think I'm gonna do a more deep conditioning on it here just to make sure it lasts. But let's go ahead and get it over into the car. See if we can swing it in here without hitting anything. There we go, we got some tabs on the back here. Let's see if we can get them to line up. And just like that, the tabs are in place. I'm gonna go ahead and put the 13s in, not gonna tighten them all the way down. I tightened them all the way down on the last one and it caused a problem when I was trying to get the front ones fastened in. There we go. Let's connect the battery up so we can move that seat. Kind of a little bit of a process. While we got this forward, let's put our seat belt connector on. Moose loves riding in these back windows, don't you, buddy? You should do. All right, let's see if it returns. We're gonna go number 2. I must be number 2, huh? Nope, I am number 1. All right, now we're just gonna put this trim on. See, this one's a little bit busted right here. Thankfully, we got 3 other sliders. Put it up to it, click. Let's move this one back. I think we're gonna take this on a trip tomorrow. Probably about a 4-hour one-way trip. It'll be nice having some seats. So there they are for $14. What a difference it makes. This is what we started with, just for the driver's seat. Top of the driver's seat was all ripped up too. This is a spare. Leather's in good shape still. $14. We went to the local junkyard. They've got a book with all the set prices and seat covers. I think they're $4 or $5 a piece. And for those luxury seat covers on eBay, I paid $52 and some change. And it's just unreal. We've got OEM seats right here. Let's cross that off the list. Seats done. All right, I took the car outside now. We're gonna check the AC on it. Normally I'd use this gauge set right here, but I don't know where my can tap went. Is this it? Nope. Goofy, I had this right here. I don't know where the can tap went. So I'm gonna have to use this one instead. Not a huge deal, we're just adding. I don't know that it has a leak in it. I have not vacuum checked it. It's just kind of been this way since we've purchased it. Cool is nice going down the road, but as soon as you're idling, it struggles. Come on, Moose, we're not staying in there. Come on. Let's go all the way down. Recirculate. Turn it on high. Okay, so right now it's about 70 degrees outside. Can't believe it's this cool. We're gonna use this one over here. It's working pretty good right now, about 48, 47. What are we coming in over here? 47, 43, 44, 45, 48, and of course that's the far vent, so that's understandable. Come on, Moose, come. Hey, Crystal. Hey, kitty, kitty. Sometimes you can just put this on and you just look at this, and if it comes out to right where the 30 is or so, give or take just a little bit, that means it's gonna be low in many cases anyways. Get that on. And there we go. So as you can see, I don't have a can on. If I pull the trigger, it's gonna leak. It's low. Down in the 20s. Let's go ahead and fill some here. Disconnect that. Old can. It worked just fine, cleaned off the top. Good? Yep, okay. So I'm gonna squeeze the trigger and I'm gonna be turning as I do that. Click, turn, click. I'm just holding it. We're gonna go in rounds of 3. Still low, let's keep going. 2, 3. Let's keep going. One thing I gotta tell you is we're on the low pressure side right there. This would be your high pressure side. You can tell just by the fittings alone. This is gonna be a larger one. It's gonna be a smaller one on the low pressure side. All right, we're definitely in the green. This is gonna need more though. All right, so we were able to get it back down to where it needed to be, and now we're running 45 over here. And that's a 3-degree difference from where it was. 45, 46. Keep letting it cycle here, 47. Just take a seat in here real quick. Come on, Mooser. Come on up, buddy. Good boy. The engine's all the way warmed up right now. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference or not, but we're still, here's 42 degrees, 41, 40, 39. Oh, Crystal's in here now too. We're almost out of fuel, I see. 38. So we're gonna call that a win. This went from about 43, 44 to 38. This went from about 49, 48 to, what was that one, 46, 45. What do we got right here? 38 again. All right, capped off, calling that done. All right, we're still doing good. 43 was our last reading for the far vent. Good job, Moose. Okay, now that we've got the AC done, we're gonna go outside. These are 18s or 19s, and we're gonna take the tires off. We're just gonna take the wheels off as a whole, and that's gonna resolve. There's a few things on this list, but that's gonna resolve the tire vibration, ideally. And by that resolving it, I mean what it's gonna do is, we just got these balanced not long ago, but we live on gravel, so we tend to get some buildup. There's gonna be 19s. We're gonna take the two fronts off. We're gonna power wash the backs of them. We'll check and see if they got mud on them. This one looks good. Doesn't look like it has any mud on it, so we're gonna put this one right back on. There's no reason to power wash it off if it doesn't have anything like that. Must be a different tire. Took these caps off, the hubcaps. This one's dirty. We're gonna wash this off. This is caked. Let's throw that right there for the moment. Let's go ahead and see if this cleans up. All right, one down. Let's grab the next. Let's put these on the front again. Guys are all over. Don't go under. Yeah, it's not a safe place to be, Brownie. Turn it on to one. Oh, gotta put this on first. Here we go. There we go. These don't fit tight. I don't know why they just don't. All right, here we are at the back. Let's see what we got going on. Whew. Oh, I hear Chief in the garage. That's not good. A lot of mud and dirt in there. Let's get that washed up. Front tires are cleaned off. This one was good. All the rest of them needed cleaning. This one had some pretty good mud on it. The far passenger side had a bunch. Hopefully that resolves the vibration issue. Hopefully everything else is still in alignment. We're gonna call that check. All right, we'll put our torque wrench back. It's a 19-inch socket back, 18-inch socket back. We're missing these. We never had them. We're gonna try to get them at some point, the ones that are gone. All right, let's go ahead and get this vibration out of here. Get the AC out of here as well. These are just for the videos. We got the blue Taurus to list, black Taurus to list. We're gonna update that. Let's call that done, actually. Let's go ahead and add. See, I told you we're gonna get to a three-wheeler over there. Silly flies, that one's going, that one's still going. I think we're good to try to do some painting today. So we're gonna add, what do we have left on the list for today? We got the clicking noise. Clicking noise, that's for the HVAC. And then we've got clunking. I'm gonna need Julie's help for that. Clunking while turning. Is there anything else on that list? All right, now that the tires are done, let's move on to the air conditioning, the clicking sound. Hopefully this is gonna be pretty easy to do. Definitely causes a problem. So we're in here. Check out those nice seats. Look at that. Look at that seat. I can't believe it. This thing's gonna clean up so nice. It's got lots of miles on it. Do you think we should put a timing kit into it or not? Let me know what your thoughts are. See if I can get that to stay there. How about, huh? Think it will? Maybe. All right, so let's take this. Oh my, what's that go to? Anybody know? Let's see here. Oh, I bet it goes to that right there. Let's go ahead and take that down. Look at this. What is that? What's happening there? Right up in here we can see we've got the actuator. Let's see if this is the one that's clicking. tell you right now that it is. You can hear it and feel it. Looks like a couple of 8s. Yeah. That's going to be your recirculation actuator, I believe. Let's turn the key off over here. Look at that. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to use a little extension. If you got this clicking sound going on, it's going to affect your HVAC's performance, like your AC specifically. Don't be afraid about going after something like this. How simple to just get this out. Shouldn't be an expensive part. I'll let you know as soon as I find out. There's one. We got 2 holding it in, and it should go in the exact same way it comes out as far as the actuator arm. I'm not sure exactly what I'm trying to say, but maybe you know. Anyways, when you put it in, it should fall right into place where it's supposed to be. And there's a second one. So we just got these right here. Leave those. This actually doesn't look like it's necessarily broken. So I think that, oh yeah, it just slides in. Let's see if we can fix this right now here while we're getting attacked by flies. We're gonna put this up for now because we're gonna drive this into town and get the part. So I won't show you that, but when I'm back, we'll have a new piece. Quick little trip, and by quick, I mean it's more than half an hour in, more than half an hour back. So hopefully this is the right part. It looks like the right part. These are not expensive, thankfully. This is DA 1155 by Murray. Do a little comparing here. This is the old, this is the new. Looks good. We're going to take this one apart in the next video, or in a video that's coming up perhaps. Now we're hoping that this isn't bound up or anything like that. There are times when this stuff can break because there's an obstruction in there. And I'm going to see if I can just maybe manually turn it. I don't know if that's a good idea. It's probably not. There we go. It's not bound up. I can feel it turning. It's a good sign. Let's get these started. Don't drop them. That one started. Next one's just right up on top here. Oh boy. Don't drop it. Get in there. Oh man, that's close, huh? Camera's kind of in the way just a little bit. Let's try again here. I'm gonna have to take the extension off there and just try it this way. It is so nice that they made this accessible. A bunch of flies traveled into town with me. That's nice. At least I got out of the garage. There we go. Don't over torque this. How's that? Is that tight enough? I think so. All right, let's plug it in. Get a click? Let me get a satisfying click there. Try it again. Oh man, it's clicked in, but no satisfying click. All right, let's hope for the best. No clicks. No clicks. Let's click on the recirculate button. I'm gonna fire it up actually. I hit the recirculate button. No click, so that's a good thing. Let's see if we can hear a difference. A lot of times we can hear it kick up. go ahead and start it up, make sure it doesn't click again. I can feel it working. There it goes again. Perfect. All right. All right, I was able to get this fixed. This has got a little O-ring on it. Keeps that from opening up too fast. You got a little clip right here. And you got a little O-ring right here, which keeps it from coming out. It stops it. So we'll put that back in now, see if I can show you. Flip it right over that. Yeah, there we go. Turn this, pull that. There we go, we're fixed. Fixed all the way around. So it's clicking under dash, check. That's done, let's move on to the next item. Mooser man, what are you doing with that sock? Oh boy, there's the Chief and Philly. These are our prize 2 chickens. Hey Chief, come here buddy. Buck, 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 buck. Philly. Be nice. Philly. This part was about $25. All right, so let's go ahead and get these off. What happens under here is, this has got some play. Let me see if I can get down here and show you. And where it's happening is right up here at the mount for the spring. Can you see that? Maybe you can hear it. You probably can't see it. What's happening is there's bearing up here, and the bearing has got some spaces in there between the bearings, and when you turn right or left, whether it's a little bit or a lot, you can end up hitting that spot, and it should be smooth all the way around, but it's not. So with that said, we're going to pop this driver's side tire off. We're going to go ahead and take the passenger side tire off as well, but we'll do this one first, and we want to eliminate the clunking going on here. Underneath the car we got 2 jack stands, one's on each side, then we got the actual floor jack right in the middle. Let's come here and pop our hood. Hey Mooser, you think someone's here? I don't think so. Pretty clean engine bay. It's actually, it looks a little better because there's a transmission fluid leak happening. We got to take care of that sometime. Leaks out and it starts to come up into the engine bay and kind of make everything look pretty. All right, right here we just got the speed sensor. Yes, I need 2 hands for this. All right, speed sensor's off. Okay, we got a 15. Come on, you're just spinning, aren't you? Yeah, that's spinning. Get this with the little WD-40. And unfortunately, I don't have an 18 wrench. You believe that? This is working though. We're gonna be okay. Sorry if you couldn't see. Trying here. This would be a whole lot easier if I just had an 18 metric, huh? But we're gonna get it one way or another. Okay. I can't stand crescent wrenches. Stay. Add the 18-inch metric to the list. It's be a whole lot easier if you just let go, man. It's trying. It's slowly coming. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. Something that should be so easy is just a little bit more complicated than you asked for. Ay caramba. Silly, I'm gonna get a wrench here. We're gonna turn it like this and hold that. Stand by. Come on, baby, let go. There we go. Woo! Got it. Maybe. What do you guys think? Who really knows? Crescent wrenches. Look at that. Much better. Grab the right wrench and you're good to go. Don't worry about writing that down because you probably already know that. All right, it's off. That took way too much time, but we got it. Now let's get that out of there. One part down. This thing is still good, thankfully. I'm gonna go back on that thing. Yep, there we go. I think this over here is a 21. Yeah, 21. Comes out 14s. And as you can see, it released down. Just gonna come up enough. Maybe we're gonna disconnect right here on this crossbar. Let's grab this side. This is the passenger side. Just gonna leave this one on. The rest of these we're gonna place right here. Oh. Just take that off for now. I'm gonna have to take off the tie rod and the axle to swing it forward. Just kind of is what it is. I won't adjust them if I don't have to. Looks like tie rod nut's 21. Got a spinner there too. Well, I think we've got a 21, so that'll be okay. All right, so right down here is the nut. It's a 10. Put the Mighty Hercules on there, see what happens. Oh, looks like it just likes to strip. That's not good. 9? It's not a 9. WD-40 time. Go. See what else we got a WD-40. How about the axle nut? All right, after bringing all the tools out, I got this 10. It's an impact 10 on. Got to figure out which way I'm supposed to go here. This way. And I hope you can see that we're getting somewhere. I believe we're getting somewhere. Yep. All right. Let's see if I can move this. This baby is tough. Man, oh man. Do a little back and forth action. Oops, that slipped. We're getting there. Looking back, I should have just left this, taken these off, taken the axle bearing out, or axle nut off. But I was trying to do it the easy way. And that doesn't work all the time. Starting to feel some light at the end of the tunnel here. A little bit anyways. I know we're squishing on our dust plate, but don't worry about that for now. Just want to get this off without having to cut anything. Oh boy, that's tight. Tie rod looks good. Tie rod end looks good, I should say. There we go. Ooh, those threads got to be cleaned off before we put anything back on. Otherwise, everything feels good in there. All right, so it's gonna be an 18 to take the caliper bolts off. This is the one that attaches right to the knuckle. All right, ready? Watch your brake line. One down. Oh, grilled ya. Two. All right, here you go. You ready? Let's get our axle nut off. It's a 32. Maybe we'll get it off, huh? Whew, but that's hot. Not too bad. Good thing we put a little stuff on there. These don't look crusty, at least right here, but you got any more? I usually don't even put those back in. More problems than anything. What'd you guys do to that? Wish I had better lighting for you guys. Uh-oh. What's the deal? Oh, battery came out. Look at that. It's broken. Well, that didn't work. Next. Looks like this battery's got to go in the garbage. Busted. All right, another reason to leave these on. Or leave these, you know what I'm saying, right? That did not work. That's not good. It's stripping already, boys and girls. Are you ready for this? Got two problems. This isn't looking very great, and that's not looking great. Ooh, we got lucky. Whew. Well, if we put that one in, we're putting Loctite. The opposite of Loctite on it, some grease. Anti-seize, there we go. There we go. Sorry for all the loud noises. See, it's pretty rusty back there. Those are gonna go on temporarily. Got a new set. Sitting out back. That's loose. Good. Don't ask me why I'm doing this. It's just because I usually kick stuff underneath the shelving back here. This way they don't get kicked, huh? Well, what do you guys think? Suppose we got to put this tie rod end back in there so we can get some torque going. All right. Boy, that is nasty. That's all we need. Just hold a little bit. That should do. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Okay, battery went dead, so I switched it real quick. Just used the 21 metric, and then the 10 metric, and I was able to get this bolt off. So let's get this bad boy off now. See if we can get this to fall down. That's probably not gonna go down anymore. So, all right, I finally got the strut tower mount to line up those 4 bolts. And then what I did is on the very top, I took one nut, zipped it all the way down real quick, so that way it lifted the tower up along with the knuckle. And now I am just going to try to get this knuckle to separate from the lower ball joint. And I'm going to use the little handy dandy thingamabobbo and see if we can get that done. Okay, so I just about got it out here. I'm pushing down on it. Remember, I got 2 jack stands underneath this and a jack. Watch your everything. Oh. All right, got it out. Let's go ahead and remove this axle nut. Oops, we're making progress at least. All right, that's out now, hopefully. we go. Okay, let's take that out. This is our speed sensor. Oh yeah, I took the dust shield off just so you guys know. And for that to happen, these little bolts busted when I took that dust shield off. Hopefully these do not bust. They do not feel the best. All right, they're coming. That's good. All the speed sensors are good on this. Knock on wood. All right, there it is. Set that off to the side. All right, here's what we're looking at. I'm gonna go get the other ones out of the box real quick. Be right back. Okay, here's where we're at. Here's the new one. I have a feeling since I whack-a-moled it up here, I made it expand. So this is on me. All right, there we go. Woo! Oy vey. Let's see if I expanded it out. Well, I don't know. Looks fine. All right, I don't know if I said this to you guys, but I'm sorry about the lighting. Only goes in one way, thankfully. Got your tab on this side here. All right, goes all the way down. Perfect. And you got a tab on this side that stops. So you know how far, it's right here. Just know how far to go down. So with that said, I wish I had a new hub to put on this. It's not bad, but it could stand to be replaced. Everything's so expensive, we're gonna roll with this. It'll be okay. You're gonna go, yeah. So get yourself a little holder right here. It's gonna go on the right side as your hub's on the outside. All right, this is a 21. And I'm gonna zip it down and then I'm going to hand tighten it down. You know, the torque setting. All right, let's take it over there. When you put these in, there's a little arrow on the top of the mount that points out, so meaning the outside of the car. You guys ready? Here we go. Upsy daisy. Let's get our, man, this thing is heavy. I'm gonna move this off to the side and I'm gonna get this in first. Okay, we're up. Let's see if I can get this to sit on something. Stay. We got one through, one threaded. That's what we need. Get one threaded and we can start to get this thing lined up. We got 3 poking through. Now I'm not going to tighten these down up top here. You probably can't see it, but I just got to get a couple of these on there. Okay, you didn't see any of this, but up here, I've got these run through. A couple are tightened down pretty well, the others are not. And that is just to hold your spring in place. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the lower ball joint connected to this. Getting close there. There we go. Watch your fingers when you do that. Oh yeah, much nicer. Okay, let's go ahead and get our bolt on here. Oy vey. Yeehaw, look at that. Listen to that thing. Not great. Not good, actually. I went ahead and put some WD-40 on each of the threads and the bolts behind, just so I can make sure I can get this off in the future if I need to. Because I don't think that there's probably 10,000 miles left on this. Maybe. Alright, I've got the spline in. Here's our axle bolt. We're going to tighten that down to spec. We'll see what that is before we really crank it down here. For the moment, we're just going to bring it in. This is almost one of those situations where you need one of those ratcheting wrenches where this part comes free. Because there's not enough room to fit. I'm going to grab a 10 so we can hold the top while we crank on the bottom. And then you give it 1 or 2 ooga-doogas and that's it. So it's getting there. There, it's tight. There's 1. It's not a huge ooga-dooga. Let's see here. There it is. All right, let's go ahead and get our tie rod on. Make sure you're not letting me forget anything. Tie rod feels good. The axle feels good. Okay, we're coming up towards the end here. And that's it. Hey, you got your sway bar bushing right here. This feels nice and tight. Perfect. Let's see if we can get it to go through. Once this is tight, that's all you need. That bolt will break with no problem. Okay, so we got our tie rod end on. We're gonna have to just push down on this a little bit here to get the sway bar link to line up. So while I'm pushing down on it, I'll just push it in. There we go. I'm just gonna slowly crank it. Maybe keep it from spinning until the end at least. I can't remember if this one came off hard or not. That's last night. There we go. Done deal. What's next? We got the rotor we got to put on. I'm going to put just a little bit of anti-seize on this. Just a few drops make all the difference. I'm sitting here crisscross applesauce, by the way. Just so you know, real life type stuff for us anyways. Let's make sure our hole lines up. There we go. Where'd the 18 go? Here it is. There it is. All right. Get these going on. Make sure we're going the right way here. Someday, if we can, we'll get a lift. I think it'll happen someday. Not Sunday, but someday. This terrible joke. Not even funny, guys. The way you put these in, these brake caliper bracket bolts, you tighten them down till they're tighter than the next guy can get them out. So. All right, so it's tightening up there. We're almost all the way tight. We'll come up here, finish this one off. Watch out for your brake line here. Bottom. I did not over tighten them either. That would be silly of me. Okay, now let's get the tire on. I'm not going to show you that. We're just going to put it on and then I'll be back. Okay, the splash guard's on. Wheels on. We're going to have to torque this axle nut down, but we're not going to do that until we put the tire on the ground. These are all just snugged up, but we're gonna torque those once the tire is on the ground as well. We're gonna torque these to 100 foot-pounds. But before we do anything, we need to make sure that these are not tightened down. I am gonna put the nuts on. Let's see here. Can we do that even? We can do that on these. Not on that one, apparently. I just want to have one nut on just so nothing weird happens. Keeps it aligned. You don't ever want to have these. There we go. You don't ever want to have them torqued down or tight until you put the car down. Reason is because it can cause problems with that struts mount on top here. So I've got this one on just a little bit. It's not torqued down or anything like that. It's actually tighter than I want it to be. They're a little too tight there. There we go. Okay, dust shield's not going back on. We got this sway bar we got to put on. We're not going to put it on until we get everything on the ground. So let's lower it down here. Here's our transmission fluid leak. Got to fix that sometime. You want to replace these in pairs, which is what we're going to do, but for right now we got to get going. So I'm going to button these up. We're going to put that crossbar back on, and I'll be right back. All right, we're just throwing the center cap back on. The spindle nut for the axle is 184 foot-pounds spec'd out. There we go, we're all done. New strut tower, new strut mount. And now we got to do this side next, but I won't bother you with that. All right, just want to say thank you guys so very much for watching. Taurus is out of the shop. We got that other shock and strut assembly replaced. Everything is good, no more clunks. The AC is working very well. It's been a few days, so I don't even remember everything we had on the list. We'll have it in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was kind of a long one, the longest one we've ever had. If you want to see more of these, let us know. We've got the Ford Taurus in the shop next. This could be a list project. This one's running a bit rough, it's got a miss. I don't know when the air filter or the plugs were changed. When we bought the car, it didn't have any working headlights. Lots of stuff wrong with it. I don't know if you guys can see this, but look at how much that tire goes back and forth. We really need to get that lower control arm replaced. Should we do a list on it? To be determined. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Say bye, Moose. Won't just stand there.